I'm Holly Wingett. I'm from Aberstock and I was born in Wrexham. So my parents are Welsh and my mum lived in England but is Welsh. My dad is Welsh and grew up in the same village that I live in now, Aberstock. And then my grandparents are all Welsh as well. I would say yes. I know not intentionally, but you get a lot of comments saying, oh, you're not Welsh, you're fake Welsh, because I don't speak the language and I don't have a Welsh accent. So going to a Welsh university as well, a lot of people said, oh, you're not actually Welsh because you don't speak the language. So yeah. I don't think that's true, just because I guess when Welsh is such a small, country compared to others, it doesn't make it any less. I don't know. It's not as important, I guess, to speak the language when most of the country don't speak it. You don't look at a Scottish person the same way and say, well, if you can't speak Celtic, I would say, then you're not a Scotsman. But it's more common for people in Scotland to have an accent, so they're not deemed as being any less Scottish. But if you're Welsh and you don't have an accent, then are you actually Welsh or are you just someone from England living in Wales? But I think that people are quicker to judge because on the off chance you just sound as if you're English, I guess. You don't have any accent, so it's not an identifiable area to Wales. Not in my childhood, but maybe going to university where more people spoke Welsh, because I went to Cardiff University. There was a lot of people from South Wales, where I'd say it's more common for people to speak Welsh, and girls I was friends with would speak in Welsh and I wouldn't have a clue what they were saying. So sometimes I would feel like I wasn't part of the Welsh community even though I am Welsh, but they're like the only occasions where I've ever felt excluded. I think it is an important factor. Obviously, Wales is such a small nation anyway, and so little people speak Welsh. I think, as much as obviously I don't speak it, I wish that when I was younger it was more, not enforced, but I think it should be taught more widely so that people do speak the language more and it doesn't just die out with older generations speaking it. I think it should be something that younger generations should have as well. And I think it's an important part of my heritage for that to remain.